when you're depressed, you don't actually realize how urgently you need help because your mind is clouded by worries and self-doubt and loneliness and a whole bunch of other things. So I want to show you how to deal with depression like I did on a day-to-day basis. And some of these things, they might actually shock you. So check it out. Hey, welcome back to Gaming About Life, the channel where we play video games, we talk about life, and hopefully you get something good out of this video. Something that will make you happier, something that will make your life better, something that will make you wiser, hopefully something that will help you. Today I want to talk about something that I am becoming more and more of an advocate for, which is depression and curing depression and getting over depression. If you don't know, very quick life explanation. I've dealt with about 10 to 12, 13 years of depression myself. So what I'm about to say here is literally things that I have learned in the past that I want to share with you. So hopefully it would help you too. And also we're playing Oldschool Runescape. I was trying to find a game that would be like slow paced enough that I didn't play too much of on the channel. But Runescape is probably the best one. Alright, so I want to start by pretty much just saying depression is a mental state. That's what it normally starts off as. Unless you were born with some type of other illness or some sort of any other issue, you're not born with depression. You develop it. And just the same way that you develop depression, you can cure it too. So I just want to touch base on a few things, a few reasons what I believe to be the main things that cause people to develop depression. So I'll try to check them on the screen. Financial stress or financial difficulties, lack of money. That's a very big one. Emotional stress from like a heartbreak or divorce or just having toxic relationships. Not enough sunlight. So if you live in a place that is mostly cloudy, it's a great kind of weather, that plays a big part in your vitamin D intake. Just general loneliness, that obviously is a given. Lack of quality social interactions. So with your friends, your family, the people at work, your customers, even the place that you live generally, the people that you meet in the streets, that plays a big part in the quality of your life, because the quality of the people you surround yourself with would generally determine that too. Drugs, both the illegal ones and the legal ones. And lastly, your beliefs. So these are all reasons I believe to be more of the common ones that why people develop depression. Now, to some degree, we can understand some of these and how they play out, but I really want to go deeper into the last one, your beliefs. Basically, what you believe in becomes a reality. So if you believe that you are truly depressed and you can't overcome this, if you believe that you have no friends, if you believe that you will never recover from that heartbreak, or if you believe that you'll never find somebody for you, then no matter if it's true or not, because you believe in it with such intention, with your full, set of emotions, that becomes your reality, even if it's not entirely true. So why am I saying this? So, how do you actually deal with depression? Well, first understand this. These are general tips, advice, and opinions. It may not make sense to you, or it may not apply to you because, well, I don't know exactly how deep in you are in depression. I don't know what kind of stage you are in. So if you need more help, please let me know. Leave a comment down below and we'll talk, because this is what I'm here for, to help you out. So in 2017, there's been a record of about 264 million people diagnosed with depression. Why is this a good thing? Why am I telling you this? Well, it means that tip number one, you are not alone. This means that you have a lot of people who are going through the very similar things, if not exactly the same thing as you are going through. That literally means that you have more people that you can reach out to, people that you can learn from, because there are definitely people in the world like myself who have overcome depression. That means you have so many people that you can literally reach out to and learn from how they overcame it, how they got cured, how they got better. So you are not alone. Tip number 2, stop doing the things that you hate doing, things that you don't like doing. Look, Junior, yes, it's easier said than done, isn't it? Like, wow, if everybody did that, then we'll all be cured. Okay, not exactly, but it plays a huge part, because I can't tell you how many people that I have met, or studies that I have seen, or even reports, graphs, whatever it may be, of people that develop depression because they hate the job that they have. I know that was a massive part in my life. I hated most, if not all, the jobs that I had. That played a big part because I was constantly unhappy. A lot of people also suffer and develop depression through going through college or university, school in general, because they don't like what they're studying. They end up finding out that's not what they like, or because their parents pressured them into studying that area, or because social, marketing and things like that, just you got pressured into choosing something just that you think it will make you so much money when you graduate and you get that job. The thing is, you have to realize that in the long run, staying at that job, studying that same thing that you don't like, will not be good for you at all. I know it sounds in a way simple, and it should be easy, but this is what you have to do. You literally have to stop. You have to change jobs, or you have to take breaks from your job. You have to stop studying, or change the topic, change the area that you are studying. You cannot keep doing the same things that you don't like doing and hope that you're going to feel better. That's not how it works. Tip number 3, do what makes you happy. Oh, Junior, that's easier said than done too. And hey, a lot of people say the same thing. It's overrated. It's cliche. Sure, I agree with you. It's super popular and everybody says pretty much the same thing. But there's a reason why people say the same thing. Surely it means that it must be right, or it must have some sort of importance or efficiency to that thing, if people keep saying it all the time. And what you may not understand, just like I didn't understand it at first when I was depressed, is that 1, things are only as hard as you make them to be. I remember always saying this and carrying this with me. I don't even know where I got this from, but it's just a saying that really stuck with me. I remember telling a lot of people who was trying to help, things are only as hard as you make them out to be, because you can learn any skill, you can learn any ability, you can learn anything that you want. Any human can do that. 2, happiness is literally the opposite of depression, isn't it? So theoretically, you should do things that make you happy, because if you're doing something that makes you happy, you're not giving time for you to be depressed, and you're not letting your mind focus on the things that make you depressed. See how kind of simple it is? But I understand that a lot of the times the negative thoughts are so much stronger. They weigh so much more in your mind, because I know that, because it took me 10 to 12, 13 years to get rid of depression. I understand. And hopefully this video is making sense to you. And if it is, please leave a like down below so I know that this is helping you. And hopefully this video will make sense to you, because I finally understood what I needed to do after I watched videos like these. And I know that you might be saying, or you might be thinking in your head, oh, okay, well, this is the reason why I can't do, this or that, or these things that make me happy. This is the moment, because I know I had these thoughts whenever I heard these types of things, or these types of advice. This is the moment that you need to catch yourself and understand that you are making up excuses. I know it's not easy, but your brain is making up excuses. I'm not saying that your personality, your characteristic, who you are, the core essence of who you are. I'm not saying that you are wanting to make excuses. It's your brain that is trying to protect you from all of these things that it believes won't be good for you. It's telling you that, these are the reasons why you can't do the things that you want to do, that you can't play the instruments that you like, to play the sports that you want, to study the things that you like, to change the job into something that you actually want to do. You need to catch yourself when you have these moments, when you're giving yourself excuses as to why you're not doing the things that you love to do, because you know, just as well as I do, that doing things that you like doing will literally help you overcome depression. Tip number 4. This is the one that may shock you, and it might seem that, hey, Junior, you're not taking this serious. What you're saying is BS. Bear with me and remember that I've dealt with this too. So I have some sort of credibility into telling you that this works, because it worked for me and I know it worked for quite a few people too. Tip number 4 is you are only depressed because you believe that you are. Now again, bear with me. I know a lot of people might click out of this video right now thinking that this is complete BS, but again, bear with me. As I said before, depression is a mental state. That's at least how it starts off as. There are a lot of byproducts of having depression, you know, anxiety, insomnia, a poor diet, so like your health, you get skinnier or you may get fatter, eating disorders, and a lot of other things can derive from depression. The thing is, it's still a mental state, because once I understood this, once I understood that being depressed was more of a mentality than an actual something happening inside my body, you know, it helped me change. So you're just as depressed as you believe as you are. Something that you can do to help change this, to change this belief, because literally, I guarantee you, when you start full on believing wholeheartedly that you are not depressed, you're just going through some challenging times, you will change. Your life will change. I can guarantee you. So I made a video on this. You can check it out somewhere right here on the cards, about changing your vocabulary. So I'm saying this to you because if you believe that you are depressed, then you're going to be depressed. And that is also a byproduct of what you say to yourself and what you tell other people. So changing your vocabulary it's infinitely important to change how you feel for better. It can even be for worse. So if you're depressed, you tend to say things like, I'm unhappy today, this sucks, work sucks, nobody likes me, everything is just garbage. Like, there's a lot of things that you say that you can even be saying them unconsciously. You can be saying these things and not realize that you're actually saying them, and they have a huge impact. So remember to check out that video if you're curious to know how deep your vocabulary actually impacts you in your life and the quality of your life. So if you really want to change, like I did, you have to change your vocabulary. You have to stop saying, I'm depressed, I'm miserable. No, you're not. You have to change something like, hey, I'm unhappy and I need to change this. Or I'm a little bit sad today, I'm a little bit upset. And follow that up with, what can I do to change today? How can I get better? What do I need to learn to be happier? Your vocabulary is something that you repeat every day, and what you repeat is subsequently what you believe in. So if you change what you say, it will start changing how you feel. Once you start changing how you feel, it's going to start changing how what you believe in. And once you change what you believe in, well, your life is going to change, and hopefully that's going to be for the better. And lastly, tip number 5. It's a very simple one, and you've heard this many times before. I'm pretty sure that you have, but again, there is truth as to why some of these things are being repeated over and over again. Tip number 5 is adopt healthier habits. It's just that simple. Eat better. If you're eating a lot of canned food, junk food, anything that's not really natural, then that's going to play a big part in your body, because we all know that depression, like anxiety and other things, also really affect the chemical imbalance in your body. So eating healthier helps your body balance that, which will, obviously help you create and develop better and more of those good chemicals and proteins that you need to be happier. Exercising is a no-brainer as well. Exercising just helps tremendously, and you can even do exercises in your bedroom. Like, yes, maybe you hate exercise. Hey, I hate going to the gym and lifting up weights. I just hate weights. I don't like them. Like, I really don't. They're super boring and it's just inconvenient. I just don't like them. But there is an importance to them. So you can do it in your bedroom. Just buy some 5 kilos and then 10 kilo weights or something like that on your local shop, Kmart, Big W, wherever you live, wherever the shopping thing is for you, and do it in your bedroom, because nobody's watching. You can do it at your own pace, and and it's there at your convenience too. And lastly, consume better content too, because that played a big part into how bad my depression got. Because whenever I was consuming crappy content like television news or just really just like bad music, like depressing and just low vibe, you know, low energy kind of music, it didn't help. So this content that you consume plays a massive part into how well you recover from depression or just how worse it gets. So instead of watching videos that don't do anything for you, watch things or consume things, read whatever it may be for you, things that actually make you smarter, things that you can actually use in life. So these have been the 5 tips that I have for dealing with depression, and it's literally the exact things that I've done to get out of my 10, 12, I can't remember exactly, years of depression. It's not easy, I know, but it doesn't have to be as hard as you believe it to be. If you ever need anything, please let me know. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, if it helped you. If there's anything else that I can do for you, please let me know. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and if it helped you out. And hey, if there's anybody that you think that needs to hear this, please share it, comment down below, tag them or whatever it may be. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you get better. I'll see you in the next video. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, if this video even helped you in some way, hit the like button just down below. It makes a very, very big difference. If you know somebody that could benefit from this video, hit that little share button or just comment and tag them down below. It really would help, you know, to spread the joy, spread the happiness. And lastly, if you want to see more of these videos, then hit the subscribe button. It costs you nothing. It takes only a second and it helps the channel grow. And if the channel grows, I can dedicate more time to it. I can make more videos, therefore help you more often and help more people as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.